The mayor of Maui even saying Lahaina is, quote, all gone. Many groups are working to help those impacted, and that includes the Hawaii Community Foundation. Micah Kāne is the organization's CEO and president, and he joins us live now to talk more about all of this. Thank you so much for taking the time to be here.
Hello, Josh. Thank you for having me.
Of course. So first off, just explain to me, how you found out about these fires and what the last week has been like for you.
You know, last week, Monday, fires started on both within Maui County as well as Hawaii County. I was actually on the island of Hawaii, very near the fires that were occurring there. And so our team was monitoring both islands. On Tuesday evening, it was evident that this was going to be something that needed everyone's attention. And I gave the mayor a call of Maui County Tuesday evening that we'd be activating the Maui Strong Fund. This fund is one that's established through a formal MOU with Maui County that positions our organization to be a rapid response intermediary for getting services and resources to community in a timely manner in a way that government doesn't always have the ability to respond to. And so we did that, and within the first 3 hours of the fund being activated, we had more than $1 million. And then within the next 24 hours, we had close to $4 million. And so it's been quite a whirlwind for us right now. But that's been kind of the events up to this point.
And to have the money come in so quickly, you have so many people who really just want to help those who have been impacted. What does that mean to you and to the Hawaii Community Foundation?
Well, community foundations around the country have found themselves playing this type of role within disasters. We've seen that in New Orleans, and you see that through various disasters. Hawaii Community Foundation is no different. We, as an island community, we're addressing many natural disasters, from tidal waves to hurricanes to fires to volcanic eruptions. All of those events, our organization has positioned ourselves to be a rapid response partner for government, and this was no different. What made this one different was the unexpected elevation and power that we've never seen before in any other disaster in the history of at least my lifetime. 90-mile-per-hour winds were unexpected coming down the coastline of Lahaina that just elevated this fire in a way that surprised everybody. And as you've stated in your early opening remarks, it's a complete town that has been decimated, and thousands of people are in complete distress, and the body count is still going up. And so we're doing the best we can. The world has responded in a way that has been just amazing. Since the opening of the fund, we've garnered more than $33 million from across over 130,000 different online contributions from 44 different countries, but just tremendous support from people throughout the United States who've been touched by Maui and Lahaina. And it's really had a huge impact for our people on Maui and getting resources to them in a very timely manner.
And can you tell me a little bit about the Hawaii Community Foundation and the Maui Strong Fund? Kind of break that down to people who just aren't too familiar with the organization.
Hawaii Community Foundation, like most community foundations, are intermediaries between people who are philanthropic in their being and trying to get resources to community. Hawaii Community Foundation is the largest of its kind in Hawaii. We do about $100 million worth of strategic grant making to partners in community. So we have a very good, strong working relationship with high capacity nonprofits that are able to move resources in a timely manner. And we have them geographically segmented by a framework that helps us to really understand how to get need to community in a very timely manner. We're able to wire finances to them and get people mobilized in ways that I think others are not able to. The Maui Strong Fund is a specific fund established under the Hawaii Community Foundation that could be accessed at our website at hawaiicommunityfoundation.org. And those dollars are going directly to nonprofit organizations in community to service the Maui fire victims. Right now, close to $5 million has been administered over the last 36 hours to 36 different organizations within Maui County. And so those dollars are going to immediate needs of these families.
How does it feel just knowing that you're able to help these families who unfortunately are in some of the toughest times of their life? Many of them have lost everything. What does it mean to you to be able to help them?
Well, it's gratifying to try to play that role, but the need is so great, Josh. We wouldn't even be here if not for the great support that is happening throughout the country. There's a lot of work to be done. There's no real sense of gratitude yet because the need is great. We're still in somewhat of a rapid response mode right now. We're starting to see FEMA manpower come in. I think we've got about 150 individuals on the ground with a lot more coming in. Our team is working 7 days a week right now, pulling in resources, trying to communicate with government and making sure that we're trying to meet the needs of the community. So, there's no time to feel any gratification yet. What we see right now is just huge need by a lot of people.
What sort of stories are you hearing from people, from survivors, from folks who did lose everything?
Well, as an island community, if you've been to Maui or if you've been to Hawaii, everybody knows somebody, and we've all been touched by this. We have family, we have friends, we have first responder family that is still within the zone. And so this has had a direct impact, on everybody in the state of Hawaii. Complete families have been lost. Families have been separated who've lost their loved ones. Many of them are in shelters or stacking up with family and friends outside of Lahaina. So it's been very, very traumatic. And when the people who are responding have people in their family that have been lost, it creates kind of this double jeopardy that is very difficult. And so much of the government workers that are in the first responder space have immediate family members that have been lost. And so it's been a very trying time, and so we're just trying to do our best to support those people. We have an office on the ground there in Maui, and just try to do the best we can to support those families.
What message do you have for people who do have the means to donate and help those who have been impacted, but maybe haven't done it just yet or don't know which organization to go to make sure that their money is actually going to those victims?
I think there's two messages. One is that there is a big need right now for continued support, and really would encourage them to jump online, find a trusted partner. Hawaii Community Foundation, I believe, is one of them. You can access our website at www.hawaiicommunityfoundation.org. There's a Maui Strong Fund button that you can hit, that you can give online. Any dollar amount is welcomed, and those dollars are going to go both to the immediate needs of community and those individuals that have been impacted, as well as the mid and long-term recovery. This is going to be a long haul for us. The second is that we know that a lot of people have been touched by Lahaina in their lifetime, and we're seeing it. But I want to send a message out there that we will be back, and Hawaii is a resilient place. And so, keep us in your prayers, and we'll be back.
And what message do you have for the people in Lahaina who have been impacted by this in general?
Well, definitely that the resources are coming. Everybody is doing their best to be there. A lot of the people who were in the Lahaina zone have been moved to shelters outside of Lahaina, in 3 shelters. We're trying to get services in coordination with government to them with our nonprofit partners. We want to make sure that first and foremost they're safe and they're in a place as comfortable as possible. And then we need to deal with the mental health issues. There's a lot of mourning going on, and we're going to be going through that for some time. And we want to do the best we can to be with them right now.
All right, Micah, thank you so much for taking the time to join us here. Is there anything else you want to add about the fund or your organization before I let you go?
You know, again, I just want to thank people from around the country who have stepped up. I mean, more than 120,000 online contributions have occurred from people around the United States. We're the 50th state that sits in the middle of the Pacific, 2,500 miles away from the nearest U.S. coastline. And knowing that we're on somebody's radar really means a lot to us. So thank you.
All right. Thank you again for taking the time to be here.
Appreciate it, Josh. Mahalo for what you folks are doing.